Hi, I'm Margaret Martin, registered physical therapist and certified strength and conditioning specialist, and I'm here to share with you why you don't always need weights. You don't need dumbbells and you don't need barbells because you have your body as your own weight. I'm going to cover with you 3 exercise examples that we're going to use simply our body weight to make that exercise harder. And these are great to know because how many of us travel and are looking for ways to stay strong, but you don't have to pack any weights with you. So let's get started. The first exercise I'm going to cover is the bridge. Most of you have done this exercise in an exercise class, following one of my videos, or given to you by a physical therapist. It's a great exercise, but we need to learn ways to progress it using our body weight. I'm going to do 3 examples of the bridge, making it progressively harder. So feel free if you want to join me. Always on your shoulder before you roll over. And we're going to open our hands to the sky, tuck our shoulder blades underneath us, place our feet hip width apart, as well as our knees. So don't let the knees come together. From here, the very basic bridge. Nice breath in. Exhale as you're lifting, pressing your shoulder blades into the mat, lifting nice and tall. So if you're getting halfway, then the first exercise would be to make it from a halfway bridge to a full range of motion bridge. And then slowly elongate as you come down. The next progression is to start transferring more weight onto one foot. Now you might not see the difference, but if you try it, you'll definitely feel the difference. So I'm assuming, if you've done this, that doing the full height bridge is quite comfortable. You can do 10 repetitions and now you're ready to progress. Or you've built up to 3 sets of 10, even better. I want you to envision that you have 80% of the weight on the right. You're going to be pushing harder with the right than the left. So that's going to make your right gluteus maximus work much harder, your right hamstrings, your right low back muscles. So let's go. Breath in. Now exhale. My left foot is still on the ground. I'm trying to keep my pelvis nice and level, but I'm doing most of the lifting with the right. Good. And then come all the way down, just like that. Excellent. And just so that you feel the difference, let's alternate. Now you're going to put most of the weight on the left, 80%. Press into the mat with your left heel. The right heel is there, but it's not pressing nearly as hard. It's really just coming for the ride, taking the weight of the leg, and lift as high as you can so that you get that straight line, shoulder, hip, and knee. And then again, coming down, it's really feather weight on the right. So very little weight. Excellent. Building up from one group of 5 on each leg, and then you can do 2 sets, 5 on each leg like that, and then 3 sets, 5 on each leg. You are then ready to progress. So we're going to go back 50-50. Weight is even through both sides. But once I get up here, now I'm ready to lift the leg and lower down. Now, depending on your hamstring flexibility, lifting the leg like that is actually a little bit harder than lifting the leg straight up to the ceiling. So you have an option, and we'll practice that one on the next. Breath in, and same thing. Even weight through both just to get here. Now, depending on your flexibility, if you lift your leg like this and come down, that feels a little bit easier. So you see how changing the angle of the thigh from here to lower, that onto itself is a great progression. So just with these little examples, you have so many different ways to make that exercise harder without actually introducing any external weight and providing you with a great exercise while you're on the road. The next exercise we're going to discuss is the heel raise. You might have seen this with my most important exercise for seniors. And so it's a wonderful way to build your calf, starting with both heels, lifting with equal weight through, then progressing to putting more weight on one than the other, just like we did with the bridge, transferring 80% on one, 20% on the other. Do half of your set with the focus on one leg, half of the set with the focus on the other leg. And then as you build it up and you're able to do 3 sets of 12 to 15, because that's more of an endurance set for your calves, then you can progress to doing the calf 2 up, 1 down. And that's where you rise up with both feet evenly weighted and then come down just on one. So that's a great way, again, building up so that you can do half your set on one foot, half the set on the other foot. And if you want to find out more how to progress that one, you're going to have to go to that exercise, #1 exercise for seniors. But before you go there, I have a third progression for you, and that is the push-up. The push-up is a great upper body and core exercise built into one. But starting the push-up for many is very intimidating. So I really like to start the push-up as high as possible and then gradually work down. So it's just looking for a surface that's comfortable for you. For many, that's starting from the countertop and then gradually working your way down, something in the area of 6 to 7 inches lower. So that's where going from the countertop, possibly to a really strong table, or if you have a staircase. So as you work down from the 4th step to the 3rd, to the 2nd, to the 1st, all of these are going to make you realize how just using your own body weight is a great way to progress your weight training. And you'll always have it with you wherever you go, whatever your time schedule. If you're stuck in the office, if you're stuck at the airport, you can integrate strength training wherever you are. And so just to help you, I have created a playlist especially for you that goes into these in even more detail. So keep well, stay strong, have a lovely day.